Hey, welcome back. So as a warning, I've got a pretty significant headache, but unrelated to this, largely. Um, largely. Everything's horrible. Everything. It's horrible. Horrible. Anyway, let me show you why it's horrible. Oh, I got the fishery. I did some, just worked on it.
Mm-hmm.
Did get bamboo. Planted the bamboo. We have bamboo. I'll grab that. Which in fact with that I think we probably have a stack of bamboo. Let me go check. Yeah, we have surplus bamboo now, so whatever you want to do with it. I'll throw it in here because, well, it's 5, but otherwise it could be sticks. So, yeah, the fisheries over there, apart from that, there was nothing too exciting that happened while I was doing it. The thing with it now is it doesn't have to be in the jungle anymore because the only reason to put it there was to get that bamboo. However, we don't have a way to get the glass back, so, that would involve breaking glass. The good news is I'm not too worried about it because I went down. That thing sucks. It really just doesn't work correctly. If you're wondering, with the little light patches, I threw in some bone meal and just took out the whole. It just goes down to level 1 now, so they actually largely die on impact. What I did was took some sand, because I had that a bit, filled up every slot with a thing of sand, and then sat there for hours. I mean, it's like day 88 now. And I was able to get this kind of sand out of it. Just standing there letting them largely die on impact and also kind of crushing each other, and it, big whole thing. I tried a bunch of stuff. I tried, because they were just, hitting the platform that we had. And then sitting there not really dying. I'd have to swat at them to make, but I didn't want to have to be here. I just went AFK. I tried planting one of the sands and putting a cactus on it, so we have 5 now instead of 3. That didn't work because they weren't being pushed into the cactus correctly. I tried making signs, putting them in there and doing a lava blade. I basically just borrowed the one lava that it didn't really help because witches would just float on it. And drinking potion the whole time to not die. And there was just no good way to get the height of the lava correct to consistently keep the husk on fire in a way that it would also drop sand when it does. So eventually I just took it all out and just stood down there letting it. I'll just show you what I did. Letting it kind of. They would. A lot of them would die on impact. Occasionally you'd get and eventually a lot of armored guys, but even those crush each other. It just takes time. The problem with the crushing thing is that you need, I think it's 24 entities in one spot. Get away from me. One spot. And while you've got 24 on the ground here crushing each other, it's starting to affect mob caps, so you get less incoming monsters to help crush the ones that exist. It's just. There are ways to make crushing work. That's not one of them. If I had like a couple stacks of iron ingots, we could really easily do it. But then just make some minecarts and stack them. Each minecart is an entity, so basically one or two monsters land in the minecarts and they die. But if we had a couple stacks of iron to work with, then we'd be a little further along, and this wouldn't be a real priority. At least it wouldn't be it'd be easy. Everything would be easy at that point. Yeah, so what I did here was just, I took out ultimately I took out the platform they were landing on that was a couple things up. I still got the block in here, I've got that. That was, right there, but on the inside, and that's just bone meal that, seals it so nothing gets out or creepers don't see me and explode. I pretty much just had that in place and stood here, and when something hits it, you're close enough through this little diagonal corner deal that you can actually pick stuff up. So with this, everything about this is bad because the only, what do I want, G? Actually, it's not as bad as I thought it was. I haven't tried this yet, the whole grid thing. But yeah, within these grids, you know, here we are in this kind of weird Tron scanline wireframe deal. This is where a husk can spawn, which actually means that those 4 platforms on the outsides don't help. They just give you normal monsters. Everything else, actually, that's not nearly as bad as I thought. Maybe I don't care. I was thinking we could redesign it to get better results, but I'm not sure. I don't think it would be a whole lot better. I think maybe for the effort I'd have to put into fixing it, it's not important. Huh, never mind. Okay, so these are torches I put down because I had 2 extra torches on me at the time, and I was blocking the ability to get you know, sand in one of those slots. It didn't actually fill up what I had, and I didn't have time for that, but well, I probably had time. It would still be running in probably for the next week to make that happen. The gold thing in the nether is also a bit not AFK approved. Simply because, eventually a magma, you know, spicy slime. A small one falls, or, you know, a big one, whatever it is, but by the time it hits the ground, it's small. It's irrelevant, it can still kill you, so. What happened here, by the way, was I didn't get killed by a spicy slime, I didn't get killed by a husk. What happened was, when I was all done, I was just standing there for hours and hours. And when I tried to leave, there was a huge collection of Endermen. And I couldn't get through them. They nudged me off the edge as soon as I couldn't. There was no holding shift for it. It didn't help. They got agitated and just kicked me off the damn path. So, you know. That was not ideal, but whatever. We've got these guys still. If you kill them all, they come back, because it's the only place for these things to spawn. I do have some eggs stored. There's one. Stored up to get in. 9. So we have that happening. Soon enough. Well, actually, right now. Well, we have the eggs for it. We could work on doing like a chickenator. We don't have the. It'd have to be a really, really remedial kind of thing, because we don't have a lot of redstone elements I'd want. Apparently, the spookies apparently drop
soul sand?
Oh yeah, they drop soul sand. The blazes drop crystals. Quartz.
Yeah.
So that's cool, I guess. We can talk about that. I haven't even worked out. I have no idea how. Let me go in here. I have no idea how we're going to design anything to trap stuff in the nether. I mean, I don't doubt that we could make it happen. But over here, so far as I know, is the only place these things can even spawn. And it's just not really a good environment to try to... There are, in fact, ways we could do it, but it would take so much material. Well, I'm trying to think if it would take anything important. If we just wanted spookies, we'd need a lot, because I'm trying to think how you even make a daylight sensor. I think it involves quartz, so that sort of doesn't help. Daylight sensors happen to be exactly the right height to do a couple of neat things. It's not about sensing daylight on the nether, it's just to do things. So yeah, you might have soul sand or something. Yeah, so yeah, I got soul sand. Oh, damn, I did not mean that. I was trying to scroll away. But I might have a new mouse later today, or possibly tomorrow. It's in the mail. The whole internet's weird today, so I don't know what. Nothing's USPS.gov or whatever it is isn't loading correctly. There's a spooky down there where I gave it a place to live or spawn. Yeah, here we can get those. We can get blazes, which will have quartz. I'm just. But my only well, first I would love to know how big that is, because I've been seeing stuff spawn in the hell of here. So I got to think this is largely all a big fortress. I would think, just in mathematical terms, if that's there and they're spawning, it's probably just a straight line of right now void that if we filled it in with stuff would all be fortressy, you know, sub-biome kind of thing. That does not, in fact, show up. I don't know what 115.2 looks like. Is that that might be a blaze in there.
Looks like it.
I don't know if I can get to it. Probably. Yeah, I can. I've been in there. So, what was that exactly? Why did the light level? No, I'm busy. I'm working. It's not about you. I don't care. Soul sand. Cat, what the hell? Leave me alone. Why did I see a light level change? What is it? It's just like on the seam. And it's not. I can't even stay there long enough to find out. But anyway. Oh, let me eat the hell out of something. There's that blaze then. You know how tempted I almost am to go into the damned end and just try to dodge the dragon long enough to build out to the end cities and get things, because we can get shulkers, and it'd actually be a pretty convenient way to get a brewing stand. Don't do that. Okay, I gotta go. Gotta go just now. I gotta go. And then eat for time. I'm just dead. That really, I don't know how quickly we'd get killed. In hard mode, the dragon might actually just follow us really fast. Also, by definition, we'd never get back. Well, we could kill the dragon, but, I mean, that's just kind of a loaded sentence, isn't it? Yeah. No, we don't have that blaze now. Let's just go. Okay. So, really, the only way I can think of to do what I would like to do with that, go into the end, back away from the main island really fast somehow, get to the end cities, find one with a boat. Well, get to the end, the outer rim, find a end city that has a boat, get to the boat, get the brewing stand, probably get the wings. And at that point, you're just trying to die with keep inventory on to get the stuff back home, because there's almost no chance of killing the dragon with what we have available. I shouldn't say there's no chance. We could go in, break the, you know, force field beam thing, Healy, whatever they are. Kill it. I guess over time kill it. It would take a while. We'd get killed a lot. And not only would we get killed a lot, but to get back in, we'd have to... You can't set up a bed in here yet. So we'd be respawning in the old overworld, coming through here, running real fast that way, using up half the food to sprint. I mean, you don't have to sprint, but what else are you going to do? Oh, and this thing is kind of... It works. It's just... there's... You will eventually get, you know, spicy slime, a magma cube thing. That will come after you, and then you get hurt, maybe dead. But we're getting a little gold stored up. I think we probably have enough at this point to make, like, a powered rail. Well, a set of 6, you know, because you can't make just one. I'm not sure what that would be good for. Maybe some kind of collection system. Yeah, so we have that. I don't know. As far as there were some things we could update, for sure. Like, I wouldn't hate moving and redesigning the cobblestone generator, because it's not good right now. It works, but it's not good. It could be better. What we could do is sort of forward think the thing. And, did you go out here?
Yes.
Okay.
And I closed the gate.
Okay. Yeah, but let me get some, yeah, we have... No, we can make 4 ingots right, and that's just nothing. I don't know why I have this. I really don't. Hang on a minute. I don't want it. We had a place for soul sand, right? Yeah. So that's there. We have... So that's actually really good news. Between that and the sand that we have, the only thing we're really lacking at the moment is ice if we wanted to do a water lift, which I wouldn't necessarily hate doing. We could talk about ice. That would be going over here, I guess, to the taiga. That really actually might be worth talking about. What time? Where are we on time? Halfway. What do we have for wood at the moment?
Some.
Okay.
I know you've got some slabs stored up in a box, and
Yeah.
I can get more wood. I was just getting some cobblestone.
No, this is fine. It's only going to be one chunk, so let's just do that real quick. See if I have some ladders. I'm trying to think how high up you have to go to make ice happen. Oh, damn it. Just give me all of that right now. Don't think. That's great. Let's just start with that. What, it seems like ice begins to happen above level 1 something. Although we could go up as high as we, well, sort of as high as we want. Go to 200, I guess. So let's count on that. Let's have that. Oh, you know what? I've got bamboo and sticks and more bamboo. So that's just a handy way to get a few sticks, I guess. Let's throw this in here. Let's make this like this. Does that help? This makes 3 ladders, 9 ladders, I guess. That's not actually enough, so never mind. It's not a problem. I just need to make, because I don't. Oh, because I'm not doing this. That's actually a lot of ladders. Okay, let's just do that, and then figure out. Well, again, this here should show me where this chunk actually is. Oh, yeah, it might not suck to grab some cobblestone. I mean, it doesn't have to be. I could use wood, but I don't know why I don't want to use wood. I just don't care right now. Give me a couple stacks of this stuff, basically.
So you're gonna build an ice tray, but we don't have any way to collect ice.
Basically, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, we don't have any way to do anything. That's the problem. But while I was doing the AFK thing, there was weather. There was a thunderstorm.
Mm-hmm.
In the desert, it was meaningless, but it is raining, which doesn't exactly help right here because this isn't high enough for snow to be. I wish it were raining now. That'd be awesome. Then I'd know exactly how high I have to go. But I guess, let me find. So that's the edge of the chunk. This is the chunk. This is taiga. Right? Yeah. And if I go over here, it's not. Right. So, give me something here. Let's just put this. Let me think about that. Let me put it here. And the reason is I want a border that doesn't have. Well, in fact, if I know exactly what I'm going to do. I don't even need a border. So first of all, let's go the hell up. Let's go way up here. And I just changed my mind. If you want to do something, and come here.
Okay.
I assume I can throw these on the ground. Okay.
One.
If you want to follow me with those ladders. Where are you?
I'm trying to figure out which one of these branches you went off. Ah, there you are.
Yeah.
I am hurrying.
Yeah, it's fine. You got 5 minutes, 4 at this point. When you get them, smack them onto the side of this. Starting on the side you can't do it because there's a torch, but we can just, you don't need one on the first level. So put it basically on the side you're on above the torch, like that. And just do that. And I'm just going to build my way up to where I'm certain that there'll be snow one day. And ice in general. Which is going to be about, I'm at 90 now. Let's just, if I have I think I have the material, let's just head for 150. Does that sound? It's got to be snowy, right? I don't know. I hope so. Otherwise this is going to be ugly. Just trying to fix this later is going to suck. Well, you got a phone there. You want to check and see if I'm right? I got a phone, but I'm jumping and doing stuff.
Yeah. Oh. I had a phone.
Look for, Minecraft, taiga, ice, snow, that kind of, whatever the hell.
Okay. Oh.
Oh.
Your mouse is here.
Oh. Is that what that happened? I got the... I got the doorbell telling the Wi-Fi, telling my watch. By the way, yesterday, what that was, I looked at it later, it was like 5 miles away. So, there was a suspect on the loose that the cops wanted me to know. Don't go outside 5 miles away. Shut up. I don't care.
Level?
Yeah. Yeah, basically taiga, level, snow, Minecraft, that's the keywords you want.
Snowfall can only occur at layer 90 and above.
So we're
in
good.
Taiga, giant
Yeah, this is fine. This will work.
While in giant spruce taiga at layer 150 and above. Verify for Java edition.
Okay. I was thinking it was about that. So the 150 is fine. If it could be lower than it doesn't matter. We'll go up here. This will be out of the way. So right now I'm in plains. That's good. I want to be one more in plains, like this. First of all. Oh, and I don't. I mean, I do, but that's wrong. I, in fact, want wood because I want to be able to hit this with, things. Pickaxes and not just go right through it, and that's going to include this element. I'm just going to ring this, and we're going to have monsters probably. I could probably torch it as I go, but then there won't... We're going to need a couple of things. Okay, so that's the next chunk. Yet the next chunk. Right, let go. This is taiga. That's where we want to be with that. When you get up here, take these, slab over what I'm doing so we don't have monsters.
Okay.
It'll all make... Wait, don't slab over yet. I just realized something. I need to go up one, so... If there's monsters, shoot them or something. I'll just deal with it in a minute. It's not that big. It's like 18 meters wide. It's fine. There's that. Please don't not work. Damn it to hell. My head hurts and you're stupid. Alright, turn and... Oh, it's because the chunks... Okay, I get it. I guess it's stupid, but I get it. It ain't funny, but I get it. That should be there. Alright. With that... essentially, okay, wonderful. With that there, that gives us the numbers we want to be seeing. Now I'm going to go up. Now you can follow me and slab this stuff.
Okay.
Which, incidentally, I'm just going to put this down real quick. Just to make it easy to get back down there and do something. Oops. Oh, wait. Stop slamming. There was one thing I wanted to do something and I didn't.
Okay.
Well, see, here's the thing. Water will freeze, right? Okay. But we want actually a part of it to not freeze so that it'll work as a source to, let the rest flow back in after we get it. So in fact, we're going to want to go out one more and build the border there. Including, apparently, the way we got up here on the thing, which is fine. It won't be a problem. Probably. Actually, it might be. I don't know. No, it won't, because there will be a ladder. Give me this. Put a ladder on the edge of that, after all.
Okay. Give me a second.
Yeah, we want the whole... Well, technically, it only has to be on 2 sides. Let's just figure it's on 2 sides. Never mind. That can be there. This can be a wall. So slab it. Go ahead. No, it'll all make sense. Here, I'm going to go out one more I'm going to go down so I don't do this badly. And this will be a water source right here. This will be a wall to keep the water from going the wrong way. So slab anything that's higher than what I'm doing, and then we'll talk.
Okay.
Then this will be a source, and therefore this will be a wall. I'm pretty sure this will make sense in a minute. Right now it's stupid, but it'll make sense. So we have two sources right now, right? That one's too thick. Two things thick.
Yeah.
Which means here, I think, there's going to be a wall like this. Because it doesn't have to be bigger than this. So there's no point. I don't know why the hell I have torches here. It's a wall, and therefore slabs. And then that's walls and slabs. And then that is a wall. Okay. Source. Stupid. Source. And then that's, yeah, just slabs up there and it'll be done. Oh, and then I probably will actually want that damned cobblestone thing to go up on just so we can get up onto the wall, because right now we can't. It's up too high, we won't be able to jump it. So put that there after all, put that there after, and then that makes sense to me. And then put, actually don't put a torch there, it'll just be a problem. It'll melt stuff. Give me, I don't think I need this at the moment because I know what I have here. The rest of this should just, it won't even matter, it'll just happen because it's how it's designed. Okay, where are you? About, come here and take these and just do what I'm doing, but not where I'm doing it. Just all of this needs to be a big solid bunch of blocks. And I don't need this anymore either. Because there's really, it doesn't matter right or wrong, it's how it's going to be. I mean, it's just, at this point, it's simple. It's not going to not work, I think. Assuming this freezes again. I mean, it should if it's above 90. Yeah, that makes sense to me. So just everything here is a block, and therefore we don't, you know, it's a floor that water sits on instead of draining down and washing out whatever. And yeah, I don't really have an immediate reason for this because it's just going to be, hey, look, we have ice, so what? It's not going to help anyone. We can't pick it up. But when we can pick it up, we'll know where it is. So this all just goes here. Do you have enough to finish this, or?
I don't know.
Okay. I'll give you like a stack and then 9, so I don't know how long ago that was really.
I'm at 19.
Okay. I'm a little faster at placing these. I just do it and you stop and make sure you're okay before you touch anything. So. Which is probably wise enough, but I just want to get this done sometime today, so I'm going to get my cool new mouse, which I'll probably have to charge up. Can it, I wonder if it can work while it's plugged in.
I don't know.
I don't either.
I'm done.
Yeah, me too. Alright, so here's what we do real quick. And here's why I wish I had, you know, cool walk-in water shoes, but obviously I don't have that. Because if I had that, I'd also probably have some.
I mean, I think I saw some, but...
Really?
Yeah.
This will also, in the strictest sense, give us a water source.
Hooray.
Like, if for some reason we run out of water everywhere, we'll probably fill in this. And if I'm right about everything, and I guess we'll know more in a minute, we should be, in a sec, having ice form against the wall on two sides, and then meeting up with the source blocks that won't freeze. There's ice.
There's ice.
Which, wait a minute, I'm a little confused about something that's important to know and to understand. That's outside the grid. Why is it freezing right there?
I don't know.
I don't either, and I don't like it. That shouldn't be happening. Because I'm in plains. Why is there ice at this level in plains?
Weird spillover?
Weird spillover is bad. There's a solution to make everything not even matter. And that solution is this.
The diagonal slabbing thing?
Yeah, just because now I don't trust this, that's what I'm going to do. These will just, they're immediately saturated, so A, they'll never freeze, and B, when everything else is frozen, these will remain a big line, and it should be a perfect diagonal square thing. These will retain water enough to, I was not expecting that at all. Well, you know, more ice, I get, well, less ice because I'm doing this, but about the same amount of ice, maybe a little bit more. That's just weird. I don't know why the hell the ice just happened in plains. It's just strange. It shouldn't happen. There's that. Water won't allow monsters. Not here. Ice won't allow monsters. Slabs won't allow monsters. So we're actually pretty good as far as, you know, monster proofing.
Should there be a slab on top of the path up here?
Yeah, probably, yeah. That would preclude the need for a torch. So that just goes there. And then, you know. That's so weird that it's icing in plains. I didn't think it would. Huh. Well, whatever. Makes you wonder how big this could really be. It's big enough. And then, you know, this won't help at the moment, but if we come in here and do this, but with Silk Touch, that instead of breaking and becoming water, will break and become ice that we can take with us and put somewhere else. So not only do we have a water source you can throw buckets in and get water, but ultimately we'll have ice that we can carry with us and use water somewhere else. And then we just climb down this thing and we're done with that, and we're over time. So, you know, we're just over time. Go back up.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just cut it here. Cat, run away. And I'll get my new mouse and see how that is looking and stuff. Yeah, for now we'll get out of here. I'm gonna rethink. I'm gonna really try to think toward another thing that allows us to just accumulate blaze rods and crystals and soul sand and other cool things. Wither skulls, I guess. But for now I have no idea. My head hurts too much. Alright, well in any case we'll see you next time, so bye.